We will now create a signature sheet. Go ahead and click on New, and we're going to name this file Signature Sheet. Before we click Save, we once again need to select the applicable seed. Click Browse, and notice it opens to the Sheets subfolder. Since we are creating a signature sheet, we will be using the Signature Sheet seed. This seed will be used for all signature sheets, regardless of discipline. Once it is selected, go ahead and click Open, and then click Save, and give it a second to load. You'll notice the embedded Word document on the left side outside of the sheet. It contains the electronic signature box and applicable data fields, as well as the sheet index, which will be edited to match the sheets in your submittal. The Word document could be used up to 3 times per sheet as evident of the 3 columns shown in the sheet. For this exercise, we will only use the first column. You'll also notice that the sheet title cell is embedded in the seed in the lower right corner. First, make sure the Element Selection tool is active, and then highlight the entire Word document by drawing a rectangle around it. Once highlighted, open the Move tool, which is located within the Manipulate tools in the ribbon. Left-click on the upper left corner, and then zoom into the upper left corner of the first blue column within the signature sheet, and left-click again to place. Right-click to clear the tool, and then left-click to deselect. And zoom out, and notice that the Word document has been moved to the first column. If you needed a second or third column, you would simply copy the document and move it to the respective column. Next, we will fill in the data fields that identify the signee, which are contained within one overall label. Double-click anywhere within the data fields and notice the text editor opens. We are going to fill in the company name, address, city, state, PE name, and PE number lines. Double-click on the company name text field and key in T-dot. I'm also going to set the length value to 4 to match the number of characters, but it is not required. Fill in the remaining 3 lines as shown on the screen. Once all data has been filled in, left-click anywhere within the drawing window to accept the text updates, and then left-click to deselect. For this exercise, we will not place an electronic signature or stamp. Now we need to update the sheet index to align with the sheets that have been created in this manual. Double-click anywhere within the sheet index to open the embedded Word document. We need to delete all the lines that do not apply, and then update the sheet numbers as necessary to match. Based on what sheets have been created, delete all line items other than signature sheets, title sheet, estimated roadway quantities, typical sections and pavement schedule, general notes, and proposed layouts. Before closing the Word document, we need to update the sheet numbers. The signature sheets and the title sheet are already correct. Update the last 4 line items starting with the estimated roadway quantities as shown on the screen. The sheet index should look like this once updated. Click Save and give it a second to process. Then close Word and notice the embedded document has been updated. Next, we need to physically move the sheet index further up within the column. With the sheet index selected, open the Move tool once again and left-click on the upper left corner. Zoom in and left-click on the blue dot. Once moved, right-click to clear the tool, then left-click to deselect. Click Fit View and notice the completed signature sheet. Go ahead and open the level display and turn off the Design-Scratch-User 1 level, and then close the level display. The last primary step is to add the sheet to the overall sheet index. Remember, we must open the sheet index for editing before we can add any sheets. Toggle on the pencil icon, expand your work set, and expand the Plan Set folder. We'll be adding this sheet to the Signature Sheet subfolder. Open the model window located within the primary tools in the ribbon. Left-click and drag the Signature Sheet model into the sheet index and release. Notice that the overall sheet index now has 7 total sheets, and you will also notice the Signature Sheet has been added under the Signature Sheet subfolder. Close the Models window and zoom in to the upper right corner. Notice that the year and project number automatically populated after we added the sheet to the sheet index. One difference compared to other sheets is that the sheet number is not automatically linked. This is because the sheet will be used by multiple disciplines within TDOT. Since this is a roadway signature sheet, the sheet number will be RDWY Sign 1. Make sure the element selection tool is active, and then double-click on the first data field and key in RDWY and click OK. Left-click anywhere within the drawing window to accept, and repeat the process to fill in the second data field with Sign 1. And then left-click to deselect. Go ahead and click Fit View, and this completes the creation of the signature sheet. Click Save Settings, and then Save.